Hi guys, welcome to this video. It's about 9:30. So possibly the latest leg day I've ever performed, but I had to catch my parents from the airport and bring them home. And between 5 p.m. and 9 it's just too full, so it's not that big of a deal, and it really is a good time to train. Yeah, so we're gonna do legs now. Outside it's a bit full, but I think this will clear out with the time. Maybe you have seen my video on quitting the coaching. So now I'm my own boss and I can play around a little with rep ranges, weights and volume. So currently I'm doing upper lower because my elbow is still hurt, and I'm gonna continue doing the upper lower for my whole bulk. And well, you guys already know, after this we'll go into prep mode and prepare for stage. So now we're doing lower. I have 2 separate lower days. This one is a bit more hamstring focused in the beginning. So we got 2 primary movements for the hamstring. One hip extension or hip hinge, as I cannot do deadlifts, like Romanian deadlifts would be good because of my elbow. I'm doing hyperextension, and honestly on this one I was always team slow eccentric, but I may have changed my point of view due to a good friend of mine and due to research, well, scientific research. So I'm trying to shorten the eccentrics a little. I hope it looks not too uncontrolled. Yeah, focusing a little more on mechanical tension and not getting too fatigued. So yeah, I don't want to make it too scientific here, but well, you can tell me in the comments if you like it more with the scientific approach, like I think in my head, or more outgoing. Well, I'm trying to work on being outgoing, but it's still a huge burden or a huge step to go out with the camera, the big tripod, and talk in a language you're not used to speak. But yeah, we'll get through this. So we'll start. Let's do this. Okay, so here I got two more sets left, and so we basically do five sets of hamstrings before. So I got some blood flow going, especially for the knee area. That's pretty good for the squat movements after, and we prioritize the hamstring because that's one of my weaknesses. So yeah, let's turn off this music, because the music here, the positive part is that it's copyright, so we can just use it, but I don't know how you can train with this one. I got my Spanish face right now. Okay. the 40 was way too easy, so we do that again and expect a little less. Oh, I highly recommend you guys to try this one. And what it really shows me is that there's no, okay, well, there's bad exercises, but you can make a okay or good exercise to an excellent one. I know this should primarily be a training video, but I think it's just a good way of expressing myself. And honestly, I know I say this quite often, but I didn't want it to film today. And that's just an example of how fast you can switch your state and mood. And I just had a good talk with two older guys I didn't even quite know. And yeah, it's just about showing interest. And they asked what I do. And I had a few good sets. What? Nah. Oh. We gotta speak English now. You're bad. You're finished? Fertig. You're leaving? Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'm getting bullied because I'm speaking English. Okay. So that was hamstrings, and due to the faster, I don't know if it's eccentric or concentric in English. I mix it up all the time. Yeah, but I'm able to do more weight. I have to focus a little more on really controlling the weight on the way down when it's slower, so I don't lose tension. But we're working on it. Okay. Also on this one, plus 10 kilos. We'll see how that moves. Honestly, I have huge respect for higher weights, because that was one of the main reasons I injured my elbow. So high weights and no regeneration, because I was working. Yeah.
Nee, nee, Spot noch. Ah, okay. Ich dachte, es ist von ihm.
Ja.
Jetzt? Ich wollte nicht zu viel helfen.
Danke dir. Okay, we made it through. The last thing I always do after training is fill up my glycogen, and I'll show you how. So that's my favorite snack. And that's it for today's episode. It got pretty late. It's 11:30, and I got kicked out of my own gym because it closes at 11. But I think I'll do this more often in the late evening, because it's just so empty. The people are cool, and my performance is good because I have so much food and carbs in my system. Yeah, that's it for today, and good night.